Today we're going to be making rack of lamb. This is our rack lamb right here. This has been pre-Frenched, but there is some cleaning up that I need to do, so I will do that. It's been washed, and we're going to pat it dry because we want it as dry as possible, so that when we add our seasonings and things, that it will adhere better. So I'm going to set that aside for now. What we're going to so we're going to give another garlic clove a smack because I break it open. So that when I make the oil, it's all flavored, but I don't want to brown it. Now you can do this on the stovetop, and I suggest you do it cold and low just to bring out the flavor. And you can see I'm submerging it. If I don't use it all today, I'll use it another time. So that's what it looks like. I'm going to set it in our microwave, and I'm just going to warm it for about a minute. And then I'll taste it and see if it needs another minute. And you see that's perfect. I'm going to take our lamb out, and you see that it's kind of dried out, which is what we want. Pull that out. And then get out my boning knife from my chef's tools. On my stovetop here. Because you want a good flexible knife for your boning knife. Needs to bend, needs to have some give. I just love that one. This is from when I actually first started school many, many moons ago in the chefing world. And I went to culinary school in Hawaii. So if you see, I took that extra piece of fat off that was on that bone. And I'm going to come down here and take this little piece of meat off. Because I just don't want anything to be burning on there. Get them as clean as I can. There's this piece of silver skin here. I don't want that either. I'm going to pull that off. And then the rest of it looks really good. So I want a little bit of fat for searing. So we can get rid of that. And get rid of that too. Now, like I said, we have that there. That's a good start to getting this nice and coated. So I'm just going to take my basting brush here, one of them, and bring that seasoning down. I'm also going to take some more pepper. I want a good seasoned piece of meat here. Some kosher salt. Move my knives out of the way. Get my pan smoking while we season this. Well, just like with any piece of meat, you want to season both sides. That's a little piece of meat there too. Good thing that was sitting in my thing. I'll remove that. The rest of it looks pretty good. There's 8 tines here. I'm going to split it down the middle because I'm going to set it like this in the oven once we get it wrapped. So that's what it'll look like when it's cooking on top of those potatoes. So I'm going to add some more of the rosemary to both sides. And then some salt and pepper. Add a little bit of olive oil. You know what? We're going to use this garlic olive oil for this too. So now we have garlic, rosemary, and salt and black pepper, kosher salt and black pepper. So that looks really good, nice and seasoned. Give our hands a quick wash. The pan's starting to get hot, which is what we want. I'm using a cast iron here. One of my favorite pans to use. I have some foil here that I pre-cut, and we're just going to wrap the bones because I don't want them to get over brown in the oven. They'll cook, but they won't get over brown. And that's what we want. I like my lamb on the medium to medium rare slide. You cook it how you like it. Make sure they're on there good and secure. And twisty all the way around. And then give them a little twist up top. Should hold them in place. You can feel the heat from my cast iron already. So we're going to put the fat side down. First. And leave the bone side up. We're going to bring the camera a little bit closer so you can kind of see. And we're just going to set these bad boys down. And you hear that nice sizzle. And we're going to let them be. And you see I've got some nice brown color there. And give that a flip. On both sides. We're just going to let that go. We'll bring out the yogurt dill sauce. Give it a quick stir. Check for flavoring. Right where we want it to be. We're going to put a little bit on our plate here to make it stand out. On our plates. That looks pretty good. Move that to the side. That looks delish. Move those to the side. going to bring that out so you can take a look at it. It's all nice and golden brown. That's the one side without. That's the one side with. You can see it's nice and golden brown too. We're going to set that there and let it rest for just a few minutes while we plate our potatoes. So normally, take these guys, unhook them, put that on our board. This one too. So the foil cools down pretty quickly, honestly, so you can kind of touch them. And I'm just going to go down and take a look at what they look like inside. This is a nice medium. You can see my foil is coming off. That's okay. We're not going to serve it with the foil on, so it's all right. Pull that one off. Pull that one off. And then we're just going to lay these on the plate, just like that. And then we're going to take a little bit more of that yogurt sauce and put a little bit right here in this corner, just like that. And we have those lemon wedges that we talked about early on. And take one and slice it. And put it right there, just like that. And there's your plate. And we'll cut this other one. Nice, beautiful. I'll move that out of the way. I'll bring these plates down so we can get a nice good shot of them. I'm going to add a little bit of that cucumber dill right here. Grab my kitchen shears on this one. Right like that. And then a little sprig of that dill right on top, so you know what it is. And then one final little touch. Just a little bit of that salt on that salad. And then service is ready. That's it. Gorgeous. I'm gonna bring it in. How beautiful those plates are. Gorgeous.